Today we have our friends from Any Rat Rescue joining us, as well as a very heartwarming story about 2 lives saved. That and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good afternoon. This is Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. My name is Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have some incredible pets with absolutely amazing stories, including the adorable Spock here, who's going to transcend time and space to tell you about his story. And at the Arizona Humane Society, we rely on a number of people to help care for our animals. One such way to help is by becoming a foster hero to a pet in need. AHS currently has 79 animals in need of a foster hero, including the sweet Moxie, who is confiscated from his owner after he was hit by a car and was left untreated for approximately 2 weeks by that owner. Luckily, her previous owner was arrested, and she is now making a great recovery in her Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital. She is a sweet and fun-loving dog full of life, but needs time healing away from AHS. Another awesome furry friend is Jimmy, a 1-year-old heartbreaker in need of a foster hero while he recovers from calicivirus. This handsome cat was brought to AHS as an owner surrender and can really use your help to have a loving and comfortable environment while he heals. If you'd like to become a foster hero to one of our many pets in need, please visit azhumane.org/foster today. And now, speaking of fosters, we're going to introduce you to Missy and Elliot, who greatly benefited from being in a foster home. And as you can tell, they are ready and willing and playful as ever. And we're going to meet these pair in just a few minutes. But before we introduce you to those adorable troublemakers, I want you to meet my co-host Rue, who I'm sure you've been able to hear throughout the beginning of the show. This handsome short hair is just 14 weeks old and was brought to the Arizona Humane Society as a by the Sheriff's Department when he was found to be underweight but already eating on his own. After about a month with foster hero Dana, Rue is now back to his awesome kitten antics. As you can tell, the sweet boy loves to play but can also be a little calm. His favorite place for a nap is on your shoulders. Maybe that's why he wants to wiggle around a little bit. Maybe he's trying to get on my shoulders. To meet Rue, make sure to come to our Campus for Compassion today. And look at that sweet little face. Yes. Now our next pup is all for you Trekkies out there. This incredible pup has really survived all odds. Perry, please tell us about Spock.
Well, EAMTs were called to a scene and rescued this little guy. He had bumps all over his head, and he wasn't able to walk when they first got him. So they took him back to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital. And after some radiographs, they discovered that he had a severely fractured right hand leg, and or his left leg, I'm sorry, and wasn't putting any weight on it. And obviously, they did their due diligence of what they could do for this little guy and decided the amputation was the best alternative. You know, a lot of people will say, well, was this fractured? Can't it heal? Well, a lot of times it can, and you'll see we have dogs in the show that have broken legs and they heal just fine. But it's a little bit different with animals. Their healing process is quite different than ours. You can't tell an animal to stay off of it when they need to stay off of it and to exercise it when they need to exercise it. They don't understand. So the healing process can be quite complicated, and it isn't always in their best interest to leave them with a broken leg. But they do well without it. You'd be surprised. This little one right here is going to have no trouble. It's the hind leg. It's usually very rarely a problem. They run, they jump, they climb stairs. They do everything that another dog will do. This little one, though, I'm not sure he's going to be too interested in doing that because he is the ultimate little lap dog. This is what he likes to do. He likes to hang out with people. He likes other pets. He seems to be house trained. He is just a perfect little boy. And if you're looking for that lap dog, come on. This is it right here. Come on, all you Trekkie fans. You too can own your own Spock.
Thank you so much, Perry. I'm personally a Star Wars fan myself. National Siblings Day may have passed, but these two always find something to celebrate. Janice, please tell us about these crazy critters.
Missy and Elliot, you cannot get more playful kittens. They spent some time, because they also came to us underage and underweight, and they spent some time in a foster home with foster hero Virginia. So thank you very much to her for opening her family or her house up to these two guys. I have Elliot right here with the blue collar, and Kathy has Missy. They're very playful, of course, like we can see, but they want to remind us, because they came to us underage and underweight, they want to remind all of us not to kidnap kittens. And I know we've talked about that a lot on the show, but we want to leave kittens where we find them. Mom is most likely around. So what you want to do if you find a litter of kittens is leave a can of cat food, or preferably tuna fish or sardines, something really stinky, next to the kittens, and leave it there. Go back and check 8 to 10 hours later. If it's gone, Mom is most likely caring for those kittens, and you just gave her a little bit of a snack. You can check out SoManyCats.org for more information on what to do with mama and kittens that you find outside. These guys are going to give a family a lot of joy and a lot of laughter. They really seem to like toys like this with the balls inside the plastic thing, and their foster family says that they also love feather toys.
And they are a bundle of fun. I can attest to that. Now, hopefully most of you have filled out your taxes, but if you like waiting until the last minute, we want to give you another reminder that you can help local spay and neuter efforts by making a voluntary contribution via a checkoff box on your taxes. Help fund the spay and neuter of pets in Arizona by locating the voluntary gift section on your Arizona Form 140 and enter any amount you'd like to donate. Information, visit azhumane.org and search the keyword tax. Now, sadly, our next pup came from some unimaginable circumstances, but no matter what, she's always happy and loving. Looks like she's happy to be here today, Lisa.
She is happy. She's a little bit scared to be inside. Poor Haley was abandoned. She's 5 years old, and she was abandoned in a backyard. So coming indoors is a little bit scary for her right away. Not only was she abandoned, but she was also sick. She had something called tick fever, which is something that she was treated for in our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital for the last 2 months, and she is now cleared by our veterinarians. And she did get adopted, and the cat in their home was afraid of Haley. I don't know why, because she's very, very calm. But she is a bigger dog. She's 55 pounds. So we are now going to try to help people in situations like that. I mean, of course, you can always bring your animal back to the Arizona Humane Society, but we would love to be able to try and help you work through any situations you have. If you do adopt a pet from us and you're having something at home, our behavior department is happy to work through some of those issues with you at all possible. Like Haley here, they'd be happy to give you suggestions on how to make indoors a good place for her. She's quite happy and walks well in a leash outdoors, and she does use outdoors as her potty. So she's got that down, but inside she's a little bit more nervous. So our behavior department is happy to help any of our adopters with animals like this so that we can keep these animals in the home. So come and meet Haley, and we'll give you some tips to make her a little bit more happy inside.
Thank you, Lisa. And yes, our main goal is to keep those pets in their homes. Now, our next cutie pie might be named after a Flintstone, maybe a Weasley, or perhaps a Stair. But I think Fred is looking to take on his future forever family's last name instead. Don't you think, Denise?
Yes, I do. Also seems to really enjoy this toy, so this toy is definitely a keeper. Fred also came to us underage and underweight, and spent some time with foster hero Melissa. So he is very playful. He purrs a lot, and in fact, before the show started today, some of the staff from 3TV News came to see all of our pets, and he was enjoying some lap time and some purr time. So he is going to be very playful, but he's also going to want to be held a lot and is going to want to purr. So if that's kind of your thing, come on down and get Fred. We've been talking a lot about the importance of fostering and volunteering here, and we would encourage anybody who is interested to check out our website at azhumane.org. You take an online class. It's very convenient and easy, and we'll get you set up so you can take and foster animals just like this little guy here.
Thank you so much, Denise. And now, after the break, we will be talking with Any Rat Rescue to get some great information on our rat friends. Make sure to stay tuned for the cuteness.